Happy Easter! Yeah, so today's Easter, but it doesn't really feel like it for me, unfortunately, because I'm at school and not, like, I didn't even go to church today, which is, I think, the first Easter ever that I haven't. But that's okay, because I just got back last night at 2:30 a.m. from a trip to Kansas City. I went to Kansas City for USITT, and USITT is a countrywide conference for technical theater. So it was really cool and interesting, and I'm really glad I went, even though there was a lot I had to do before and after and to make it possible for me to go. But I learned a lot, and it was worth my time. What you do at USITT is go to sessions of your choice. There's a whole list of them, and they each have a different topic, and you go and there's just amazing people that are the presenters, and you learn a ton, and I surely did. And because theater is my minor, and I probably won't ever do professional theater or like theater as my profession, it was nice to have the option to go to ones like how to deal with difficult people and how to be a good leader, like more general things for me, and especially as a stage manager, like the more general things are more helpful for me because I'm less like sound and light and like scene based, so it was kind of nice to have those options. Another cool thing at USITT is the expo, and pretty much it's a bunch of stands of like all of these different theater and technical companies, and they give out swag or like free stuff to everyone if you come to their stand, and that's like the big deal about going to this. And I got some really cool stuff. I got this cool coffee mug that I'm like way more excited than I should be about. It has a picture of a gobo on it, which are like discs that you put in lights to get a pattern on the stage. And this is a gobo of coffee beans. I don't know if you can tell. So I think that's pretty cool, and I'm pretty excited about having it. We also got these free mag lights that say USITT on them. It was their 50th anniversary, so there were a lot of like big celebration 50th stuff. And one of the coolest things I got from one of the stands was this awesome bag. It's a tote, and it's made out of recycled curtains, and they had a bunch in a bunch of different colors. But I thought it was pretty cool. Like, I'm all about the recycled stuff, and this is recycled curtains, and I thought that was really pretty cool. And I got a couple new t-shirts and some pins and a bunch of books, and it was a good time, and I got a lot of cool stuff out of it. One super great thing about being in Kansas City was we got to go out to eat and like get out of Co's area. Like, it was nice to just get away from Co after such a stressful time and go and hang out with some people and have a good time and eat good food, not in the cap. The couple weeks right before going to USITT were incredibly stressful, like the most stressed I've ever been in my entire life. And I'm about to overcome all of it, and it feels really good to be able to look back and see everything I accomplished to go to USITT. The whole company fiasco was worked out, and we opened, and we had a really successful run of the show, and we closed, and it struck, and it was an awesome show and a good experience, but super stressful along the way. To make it possible for me to go to USITT, I had to do some homework, extra homework before I left, and do some homework while I was there and finish up some stuff now. I have a 20-page paper due tomorrow that I have 2 pages written for, so I'm working on that slowly but surely. And I have a test I'm making up tomorrow and a test that I'm doing on Tuesday, so I have a lot of homework to do between now and those times. But it's all worth it, and I'm glad I got to go. Something that I had to get done before I went to USITT that I did accomplish was making sure everything was in order to come back to now to start rehearsals tomorrow night for Tech Week, because the Shape of Things opens Friday. So it was a lot to get done in the like 2 days in between companies closing and when I was leaving for USITT. But we have lights hung and they're focused and they're in the board and we have sound ready to go and it's on the laptop and been hooked up and checked, and we've had our QDQs and tech runs and everything. So we're coming back this week and having some dress rehearsals, and I'm just hoping everything runs smoothly and goes as planned and we can open Friday and have a great show. I'm also really excited about the nice weather. We had some great weather in Kansas City, and we're supposed to keep having good weather here. It's supposed to be a little pretty rainy this week, but it's coming. Spring's coming. So I've been terrible about making videos every week, but I have been so loaded down with work. So please forgive me. And I think that's about all the news I have for the past 3 weeks, which seems impossible because I've had such a busy last 3 weeks. But those are the highlights. I've just been super busy and I need to get back to my paper and finish that up. So have a good Easter.